Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the banquet for the Department of Materials Science and Engineering. This is our 20th annual MatSE Awards celebration, and our last in-person banquet was in 2019, and I'm so very happy to see you all. Welcome. For the last 2 years, we have held this event virtually, and I'm glad to say that we are continuing with that option with a live stream of the awards presentation starting at 7:30 p.m. this evening. This event is also being recorded and will be posted to our YouTube channel very soon, so you can go back and watch. I'd like us to give a round of applause and of thanks to Arkema for generously sponsoring tonight's event. Thank you very much. I would also like to recognize our special guest this evening, Yvette Richardson, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education and EMS. Yvette. Zulema Karpin, Associate Dean for Graduate Education and Research in EMS. And Annie Taylor, Assistant Dean for Distance Learning. I would also like to acknowledge our external advisory board members. Some of them are here this evening and some will be joining the board meeting tomorrow virtually. And please save your applause for the end, but I'd like those who are here to stand when I read your name. Ruth Ann Wood, John Creek, Amit Das, Ryan Dirks, Lucille Gionazzi, Melissa Hogstead, Teresa Katanchik, Robert Kumpf, Sam Mook, Don Moffett Fairbanks, Sasha Perkins Schmidt, Mike Petrucci, Titi Shodea, Edward Sabota, Mary Strzelecki, and Bill Woodford. Thank you all. Tonight, we are celebrating the achievement of our MatSE students, staff, and faculty whose contributions help continue our leadership as a top-ranked material science and engineering program. We are also showing our appreciation for the generous support demonstrated by our alumni, friends, and partners. Their generosity has been critical in furthering the mission of our department. I'd like to start by acknowledging the gifts we have received since the 2021 MatSE Award presentation. The James M. Cheriani Endowed Scholarship in Material Science and Engineering. The James F. Sarver and Robert L. Sprout Scholarship in the Department of Material Science and Engineering. I ask that our generous donors who are here with us tonight, please stand and be recognized. Ryan Dirks, Libby Cup, Gary Messing, and Ruth Ann Wood. I'm also pleased to welcome to our faculty Professor Danielle Hickey, Assistant Professor of Chemistry and Material Science and Engineering. Danielle, are you here? Yes. I'm also pleased to welcome a new staff member to the MatSE family. Please stand, Sue Hyde, Graduate Program Coordinator. We had some other changes in the department This year, Amy Robinson was appointed as our new Associate Head for Undergraduate Studies. Amy? And Enrique Gomez was appointed as our first ever Associate Head for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Enrique, are you here? No, but let's thank Enrique. I'm pleased to share with you that we continue to excel in the rankings. In the US News and World Report rankings of undergraduate engineering programs and materials, we rank number 10 in the nation. In the latest ranking of graduate schools, our graduate program was ranked number 11th in the nation, even though we all know it should be higher than that. In addition, and this is really significant, the National Science Foundation ranks Penn State as a university first in the nation in expenditures in materials science and second in the nation in expenditures in materials engineering for the 4th year in a row. It is truly an honor to receive this national recognition for our programs, and this represents the accomplishments of all of those in the room today. We've had another productive year with many successes. I'd like to now share a few of these with you. So for example, I would like to congratulate Professor John Morrow and EAB member Teresa Kotenchek for being elected to the National Academy of Engineering. Let's go ahead and thank them for recognizing this accomplishment. I'd also like to recognize Professor Mike Chung and Clive Randall for being elected to the National Academy of Inventors. Now I would like to start the award and recognition part of the program. I invite Professor Mike Hickner to the stage. He will be presenting our 14th annual Materials Visualization Competition winners. This annual scientific and artistic visual competition is co-sponsored by the Department of Materials Science and Engineering and the Materials Research Institute. Mike?
Thanks, Dr. Sinnott. Good evening. My name is Mike Hickner. The MVC, or Materials Visualization Competition, was created to celebrate the quality of research and materials at Penn State and really show off what we do here. This competition increases awareness of material science through the creativity and visualization of our researchers. Winning images will be used to make artwork for display in Steidel Building. I'm sure you've seen them around the 1st and 2nd floors, and also in MRI, where they have a lot of our images displayed in MCL and along the hallways. These images are really important to communicate our message in posters, brochures, newsletters, and many more items, and really helps increase public awareness of what great things material scientists and engineers do. So, to the awards. Our newest category, the People's Choice Award, which was begun in 2020, allows the public to vote electronically for their favorite entry for 1 week. So this is not Penn Staters or Penn Staters that are not material scientists. Anyone can vote on these. And this year, over 1,500 votes were cast for the winner. So the winner of the 2022 People's Choice Award is Luis Rivas Begor, who's a graduate student in engineering, science, and mechanics. And his work is titled Love Starts at the Cellular Level, which is a great title. And Luis is advised by Ibrahim Osbalat. Luis, please come up and receive your award and have your photo taken, please. All right, the next categories that I'm about to announce were judged by faculty volunteers from MatSE and the Intercollege Graduate Degree Program in Material Science and Engineering. So these are expert judges. Thank you to all the judges for your time and thoughtful consideration of this year's 39 entries. I've judged once a couple years ago, and there are a lot of things to look through. So thanks again to the people volunteering for this. I'm sure the quality of these images made judging the winners difficult. And winners, when your name is announced, please come up to receive your award and have your photo taken. So we're starting with the scientific category, and winners in the scientific category. In third place is Yu Lei, postdoctoral scholar in physics, and Yu works for Raju Fujisawa. Yu's work is titled Making the Inert Boron Nitride into the Reactive Surface, and he's advised by, apologies, the winners are Yu Lei and Raju Fujisawa, and they are advised by Mauricio Terrones. So Yu and Raju, please come up. Oh. So they are unable to be here tonight, so we'll be sending out their award, but congratulations to them. All right, second place in the scientific category is Lexine Miao, graduate student, material science and engineering, and their work is titled Atomic Arch Bridge, Wisdom in the Quantum Realm. Lexine is advised by Nassim Alem. Lexine, please come up to receive your award. Great. And the first place in the scientific category in this year's MVC is Alexander Kedzersky, undergraduate student in biomedical engineering, and their work is titled Engineered Hierarchical Porosity of Microgels for Accelerated Tissue Growth. Alexander. All right. Alexander does work in Amir Sheiky's lab, and so I'm sure we will see him in the future. Winners in the visual category. Third place in the visual category in this year's MVC is Luis Rivas Bagor, graduate student, engineering science and mechanics. Love starts at the cellular level, advised by Ibrahim Osbalat. So Luis, please come up again for your visual category, third place. Congratulations. Second place in the visual category in this year's MVC goes to Nazmia Chelik, graduate student, engineering science and mechanics, and their work is titled The Happiest Connection of Cell Dimensions. They are advised by Dan Hayes. And first place in the visual category is Alex Shredzheneczek, graduate student physics, walking in a Wolfram Wonderland, advised by Mauricio Terrones. Alex was unable to join us tonight. We'll be sending out his award. And so I would remind everyone that the MVC pictures are right outside if you want to take a look at them. And so we'll move on to the winners in the computational and modeling division. Third place in the computational modeling division is Yu Lei, postdoctoral scholar, and Raju Fujisawa in physics, and their work titled Making the Inert Boron Nitride into the Reactive Surface, advised by Mauricio Terrones. So again, our winners are not able to be here tonight, and so they will receive recognition for their work. Second place in the modeling and simulation category goes to Jacob Zorn, graduate student in material science and engineering. Jacob's work is titled Engineering Exotic Textures in Lead-Free Ferroelectric Heterostructures. Jacob is advised by Longqing Chen, and Jacob is joining virtually tonight. So congratulations, Jacob. And first place in this category is Alexander Kedzersky, undergraduate student in biomedical engineering, advised by Amir Sheiky, and his work is titled Engineered Hierarchical Porosity of Microgels for Accelerated Tissue Ingrowth. Congratulations again, Alexander. All right, this is the last award in the MVC. And this is for winner of the Best in Show. This image is meant to convey the passion for the work and the intention of showing the significance of visual art in materials. The image should have visual power that draws the audience to it, as well as scientific integrity. So for MVC 14, Best in Show, the title is Molly's Comet, Orthorhombic Molybdenum Trioxide Crystals from Outer Space. This work was submitted by the members of the John Paul Maria Research Group, and they include Ryan Spangler, Saeed Al-Mishal, Angela Cleary, Devin Goodling, John Hayden, Martha Jesuit, George Katsonis, Nathan McElwain, Josh Norlander, Gi-Young Hyung Ryu, Chloe Skidmore, Jackson Sperling, and Maxwell Tolchin. All of these members are advised by John Paul Maria. Congratulations. Heather wants a picture of JP Maria Research Group, so now's your time to shine. Please come up. There they are. Okay, as JP Maria's group is making their way to the picture reluctantly, I will just thank everyone who's competed in this year's MVC, and I will thank the judges again, and congratulations to all the winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mike. So at this time, we will begin the dinner service, and I ask that you please wait to be released by the wait staff. We will also be playing the video that is compiled of so many great memories from the past year. This video is also available on the MatSE YouTube channel and on our website. There is a QR code that can take you to our website that has all of tonight's information and the video. You will also be able to see our winners after tonight's banquet. We will be resuming the awards and starting our live streaming after dinner. Enjoy. This is an incredibly special year for the department as we are celebrating 115 years of excellence. This is quite the milestone for a department that continues to be the leader and innovator it has always been ever since the very beginning. I would now like to introduce you to the two MCs for this evening, Imani Murray and Christopher Scott Wheatley, Jr. Imani is an undergraduate student in the department who will be graduating this semester. And Christopher is a first-year graduate student. So thank you, Christopher and Imani, and I'm going to turn the program now over to Christopher.
Good evening. We will begin with the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards. When your name is announced, please come up and receive your award and have your photo taken. The first award is the George W. Brindley Award in Non-Metallic Crystal Chemistry. The purpose of this award is to annually recognize the top academic student in MatSE 400, Crystal Chemistry. The award goes to Lucas Irich. Next is the Michael M. and Mary Jane Coleman Undergraduate Award in Polymer Science and Engineering. The purpose of this award is to annually recognize an undergraduate student enrolled in material science and engineering for excellence in the polymers curriculum. This year's Coleman Award goes to Kelly Mataziewski. Our next award is the Robert W. Lindsay Award in Metallurgy. The purpose of this award is to annually recognize an undergraduate student enrolled in the metallurgy curriculum. This year's Lindsay Award goes to Yin Liu. Our next award is the David W. Richardson Service Award in Materials Science and Engineering. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize outstanding service by 2 undergraduate students majoring in MatSE. This year's Richardson Award goes to Devin Kleeblatt and Kelly Matajewski. The Guy and Ray Rinden Award for Academic Excellence in Materials Science and Engineering goes to recognize the student with the highest grade point average in Materials Science and Engineering who will graduate in the current academic year. This year's Rinden Award goes to Luke Sepich. Now, I will announce the Materials Science and Engineering Undergraduate Research Poster Competition. Thank you to everyone who entered a poster. A lot of hard work goes into each and every one of these posters. Winners, when you're announced, please come up to receive your award and have your photo taken. In third place, we have Leonardo Batista Capaverde Silva, advised by Maria Higgins. In second place, Pete Lauer, advised by Douglas Wolf. And in first place, Anthony Romero, advised by Enrique Gomez. I want to give a congratulations to all of the undergraduate award winners we announced tonight. And at this point, I'll turn the program over to Imani to present the graduate awards.
Good evening, everyone. We will now present the graduate awards. First is the Robert E. Newnham Award for Research Excellence. This award recognizes outstanding graduate students enrolled in the Inter-College Graduate Degree Program in MatSE. The award goes to Zane Grady, Huai-Yu Wang, and Jacob Zorn. The next award is the Gopalan Graduate Student Award for Student Service and Leadership. This award recognizes graduate students who exhibit outstanding leadership and service both in and outside of the program that benefits MatSE. This year's Service and Leadership Awards go to Angela Clary and Caleb Meredith. Congratulations. The next award is the Howard O. and Jean Beaver Graduate Studies Award. This award gives our graduate students the opportunity to enhance their communication skills and deepen their knowledge of material science and engineering. This award recognizes 2 of our students for their outstanding achievement as a teaching assistant. The award goes to Caitlin Kirchner and Derek Schaefer. Now, I will announce the Material Science and Engineering Graduate Research Poster Competition. A lot of challenging work goes into these posters. Thank you to everyone who entered a poster. Winners, please come up to receive your award and have your photo taken. In third place, we have Jacob Zorn, advised by Long Cheng Chen. In second place, we have Cindy Chen, advised by Joshua Robinson. And in first place, we have Jing Yang He, advised by Venkatraman Gopalan. Congratulations to all of the winners. Give us a second, please. Now, Christopher and I will be presenting the MatSE Department Awards. There are 2 awards from this past year that I would just like to highlight before we begin. At the 2021 Safety Olympics, the Joshua Robinson Research Group team, the 2-dimensionals, won the team championship. And MatSE won the departmental championship.
The first MatSE Department Award is the David J. Green Materials Faculty Service Award. It was established to enrich the Department of Materials Science and Engineering by recognizing a faculty member who has performed outstanding service work and to provide service to the faculty to further their contributions in teaching, research, and public service in MatSE. This year's winner is Professor Venkatraman Gopalan, who is joining us virtually tonight. Professor Gopalan has rejuvenated the awards committee within MatSE and has gone above and beyond to ensure that his colleagues receive recognition for their accomplishments. His efforts have been rewarded with a noticeable increase in the number of awards received by MatSE faculty in the last few years. Thank you, Dr. Gopalan, for your many contributions to MatSE.
The MatSE Faculty Member of the Year Award recognizes a faculty member who displays excellence in teaching, research, advising, or outreach. Nominations for this award are sent to the Student Advisory Committee, and the students chose the recipient. One of the nominators of this year's awardee says, "I have taken 2 classes with this faculty member, and she has been a wonderful teacher. I have never seen my knowledge increase in a topic by so much. She is always enthusiastic as she teaches and provides students with loads of valuable information without making them feel overwhelmed. Her teaching style consists of writing important points on the board while simultaneously projecting valuable graphs on the screen and explaining each point, graph, chart with us. In this way, she caters to all kinds of students, regardless of whether they learn better with visual or auditory cues. Her students perform well not because her exams are easy or she curves grades, but because they are prepared with extensive metals knowledge thanks to her teaching."
Another nominator wrote that this year's awardee is a great professor. She does not simply lecture to a class, she engages with her students and goes above and beyond to encourage their learning and growth. Her methods of teaching are grounded by her unwavering commitment to her students. Personally, she has always rewarded my curiosity and answered my questions, no matter how silly they were. She was also one of the main driving forces for me to go to graduate school when she told me that my curiosity is something that will take me far.
Another nominator writes of this year's awardee, "She stands out in my mind as an excellent teacher, advisor, and role model. I always look forward to her lectures because each of her classes is an opportunity to advance my knowledge of metallurgy in a practical way. Her teaching style is centric, direct, and well-organized. Whenever I had questions, she was sure to give me an incredibly thorough response. She has a great understanding of what it is like to be a student is empathetic to our concerns, and encourages us to grow as young people and engineers.
It is our sincere pleasure to recognize Professor Amy Robinson as the recipient of the 2022 MatSE Faculty Member of the Year Award.
Congratulations, Dr. Robinson. Another round of applause, please. They're really getting great pictures over there, if you can see. We will now turn the program back to Professor Sinnott.
So thank you very much, Imani and Christopher, for being MCs at this year's banquet. Excellent job. Please join me in a round of applause for Christopher and Imani. MatSE is a leader in safety at Penn State, and that is in part due to everyone doing their part in the department. The Outstanding Safety Award recognizes an undergraduate or graduate student who has gone above and beyond the high standards set by the department. The student is the best type of leader, one who leads by his or her own example. This year's awardee takes a proactive, values-based approach to safety, which fosters a culture of safety for the entire group. He also actively communicates with all the graduate and undergraduate students using the lab and makes sure that everyone understands proper safety procedures and follows best practices. He's been a key safety leader in the Penn State Glass Lab for the past 4 years. It is my pleasure to recognize Anthony DeSayani Jr. as the 2021 Outstanding Safety Award recipient. Please come up to receive your award and have your photo taken. The Staff Excellence Award recognizes a staff member who exhibits at least one of the following: excellent job skills, knowledge of department goals, ability to motivate others, creative problem-solving skills, taking on a leadership role, dependable and efficient, professional demeanor, positive attitude, enthusiastic and dedicated in carrying out duties, cooperative and courteous through interactions with others, and has good supervisory skills. This year's recipient began her Penn State career in MatSE and instantly made a positive impact. She received multiple nominations for this award. One nominator wrote, "For me personally, this is a distinct feel. There is a distinct feel to our MatSE department and community as compared to any other place on campus. It feels like home." She is one of those people who has a lot to do with making MatSE feel homey. Another wrote, "I have courtesy appointments in 2 other departments. I have been in MRI for the past 22 years, where I have never experienced the welcoming and caring touch from anyone that compares with what Corinne provides. Please join me in congratulating this year's Staff Excellent Award winner, Corinne Taylor, Finance Assistant." Congratulations, Corinne. You're highly deserving. The David Ford McFarland Award for Achievement in Metallurgy was established in 1948 by what is now the ASM International Penn State chapter. The award honors a graduate who has honorably distinguished themselves in some field of metallurgy. I am now pleased to introduce this year's McFarland lecturer, Ruth Ann Wood. Ruth Ann Wood has been employed with Paul Corporation in Cortland, New York since 2005. Ruth Ann is currently the Global Engineering Manager for filter elements in the Industrial Process Division with Paul. She manages design engineering functions in the US, the US, Europe, and China for new filter element products within the industrial process line of business at Paul. Prior to her current role, Ruth Ann was a senior manufacturing manager at the Paul Cortland facility with responsibility for production of media for metal filter element construction. Prior to her career with Paul Corporation, Ruth Ann was employed with Ashland Incorporated for 15 years between 1990 and 2005. During this time, she developed refractory coating systems for lost foam casting and was considered an expert in that technology, receiving an American Foundry Society Division 11 Lost Foam Outstanding Individual Service Award in 2004. Ruth Ann was also the recipient of an American Foundry Society Service Citation in 2005 for contributions which had refined the lost foam process into a cost-effective method for manufacturing castings. Ruth Ann received her BS degree in ceramic science and engineering in 1987 and her master's of science degree in ceramic science in 1990, both from Penn State. Her master's research focused on the chemistry of magnesium phosphates as low temperature binder materials for phosphate bonded refractory systems. Ruth Ann has been a member of the Graduates of Earth and Mineral Sciences, or GEMS, Alumni Constituent Society since 2004 and served as board president from 2010 to 2012. She actively supported GEM-sponsored events, including the Alumni Dinner in Teams, Total Engagement with EMS, and alumni involvement in EMAX, Earth and Mineral Sciences Exposition. She was also a recipient of the Material Science and Engineering Distinguished Alumni Award in 2012. Ruth Ann has served on the MatSE External Advisory Board since 2013 and is the current chair of the board. Ruth Ann currently lives in Lafayette, New York, near Syracuse. Ruth Ann, please come up to receive your award and say a few words.
I would love to. I'm just going to set this right up here. So nice to see all of you here. It seems like with all the dates in there, I'm starting to feel quite old. And I have to say, it doesn't feel like I've been working in the field of material science for as long as I have. I would like to acknowledge a few people. My sister is here to share this honor with me. My dear friends, Deb and Ron, we met in grad school and it's been a lifelong relationship. And I really need to thank somebody who's here today. I'm glad. Dr. Gary Messing. So I was not the sharpest of undergraduate students, we'll put it that way. I did my undergraduate research with Gary and I graduated, big relief. And I was determined to go out and change the world with my bachelor's degree. And Gary, at the time I graduated, worked very hard at trying to convince me to stay. thankfully, he didn't give up on me. So Gary saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And as a result, I was able to come back to graduate school and under his tutelage, got my master's degree. And that was the launching point for a whole career. And all I can say to you, all of you undergraduate, graduate, faculty, staff, feel passionate about what you do. Like I said, my career isn't over yet by any stretch of the imagination, but it's gone by really fast because I have loved what I do. And I've grown and I've learned and I've contributed and I've given back. And all of that really comes together to build a lifelong love of material science. So I would encourage all of you to go out and do what you're passionate about, and you will be able to strike your own path through life. So thank you, Susan, for the kind words and the award. I certainly appreciate it. And I wish all of you guys best of luck in finishing out for the undergraduates. Congratulations, hopefully, on graduating. And to the graduate students, keep going. You're going to get there. And best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
It is now time to present the Material Science and Engineering Alumni of the Year Award. The success of any department or university can be measured by the contribution the alumni make to the world. Our Alumna of the Year has definitely played a role in the success of our department and Penn State. She began her career at Penn State as an undergraduate student, very much like many of you in the audience. She continued at Penn State to receive her Master of Science and her doctorate, all in ceramic science. She could have gone anywhere and done almost anything, but she chose to stay at Penn State and build her career here. She has been described by one of her peers as the cream of the crop in the field of material science. Another peer said she is simply amazing at what she does. She is one of the kind in her field. One of her students said, "She is by far the best teacher I have ever had. She pushes me to be better." Her list of well-deserved awards and accolades is impressive, but I think that this is one of her most cherished accomplishments, and that is finishing the book she started writing with Robert E. Newman titled Material Science, Bonding Structure, and Structure Property Relationships, which was published in 2017. It is inspiring and encouraging to see all of her accomplishments with her career up to this point. As you have probably recognized, our Alumna of the Year is Professor Susan Troller McKinstry, and I ask that she come up now to be recognized. I'm sure that you will agree with me when I say that I am immensely proud of our fantastic department. And on the screen behind me are some of the additional awards our students have won throughout the past year. Let's give everyone a round of applause for their hard work in material science that makes our department so successful. So we're almost done, but something very important. Our MC Imani is celebrating her birthday today. She shared with our table that she's 23 years old today. Would everyone please join me in singing happy birthday to Imani? Imani, please come on up. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mommy. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
She had cheesecake and now she gets the chocolate too. I'd also like to take a few minutes before we close tonight to acknowledge the individuals who really made tonight happen. Valerie Steer and Heather Donnell, and our interns, Nate Reinhold and Anna Sulik. Please join me in thanking these individuals, and y'all please come on up or stand up and be acknowledged. Thank you. For our guests and in person, please remain seated. And for those of you joining us on the live stream, this concludes the 2022 MatSE Awards celebration. Thank you for joining us. Awards and certificates will be mailed to the recipients that were unable to join us in person, along with a confirmation email once they go out. Thank you for attending this event. For those of you who didn't get formal photos, we'll get those taken now. And for everyone else, thank you very much and good night.